I'm here today at the Kinglake Football Ground, the new president of the Kinglake Football Ground, Mr. Andrew Kelly. How are you going today, Andrew?
Good, thanks, Leo. Yourself?
I'm very, very well. It's a big job you've taken up here at Kinglake after Cameron Kane had been here for a few years.
Yeah, some big shoes to fill. Cameron obviously did a good job up here, so got my hands full. So we'll see how we go.
It's good too, and just doing it on the ground at the moment. There's a few boys out there. Of course, it's back to winter's conditions. How are the numbers looking for you?
Yeah, no, numbers are looking very good. We've had over 70 different blokes train over the course of the pre-season so far. So yeah, we've had a few new recruits come in. So yeah, no, numbers are looking good.
Well, that's always good. Numbers are very, very important as well. And in regards to your committee, you're obviously a new president. Do you have other new committee members as well?
Yeah, we've basically got a pretty much a brand new committee altogether. The 4 executive positions are all new from last year. And we've got 6 general committee members, and 3 of them haven't been on the committee at all before. So it's a bit of a fresh start up here.
A fresh start and a bit of wait and see how you go. As regards to sponsorship for Kinglake this year, how's that looking?
Yeah, no, sponsorship looking very good. We've got ProMains on again. They've been a very good supporter for us for a number of years. So they've actually got their 10th year up here. It's a locally owned business. So congratulations to Rob and Rowan on their 10th year. We've got a new major sponsor in Oz 57, new cafe in Kinglake. So they do some good pizzas up there. So make sure you drop in on your way home. We've also got a few other sponsors, Kinglake Pub, Veolia, Yamaha, Kinglake Bakehouse. So, they've all been very supportive of us for a number of years. So, thanks to them as well. That's
fantastic. The ground's actually looking pretty good, and, the rain over summer certainly helped it.
Yeah, the ground's probably looking the best it has for about 4 or 5 years. So, I think a nice wet winter last year helped us, and, it's just hopeful it holds up for the rest of the year, that's all. So
certainly do. You got any events prior to the season proper, or you got any major events happening in Kinglake this year?
We've got a big day up at Marysville on the 20th of March. We are hosting the Park Orchards Junior Footy Club. They've got about, I think it's about 17 junior clubs going up there to play intra-club matches for the day. So they're expecting about 1,000 to 1,500 people up there for the day. So that should be a good day. We're doing a bit of a fundraiser for the Jindalee Junior Footy Club up in Brisbane as well that was pretty severely impacted by the floods recently. And also on the 1st of April, we're holding a Friday night under-18s practice match with Kinglake and Alinda. So playing for the Rick Wall Cup again. So keep that relationship going down there. So that should be a good night. Yeah,
Rick Wall's been a great supporter of both clubs, and now, of course, president at the Alinda Footy Ground. Andrew, we might leave you at that, and I might get your new coach for season 2011, Mr. Ian Carey, to come in and say a few words.
No worries. Thanks, Leo.
Good luck this year.
Cheers.
Again, here at Kinglake now with the new coach of the Kinglake Football Club, Mr. Ian Carey. Good afternoon or evening to you, Ian.
Well, how you going, mate? I'm well.
I'm very, very well. You've come across from the Diamond Valley to take over the coaching job from Brent Colicchio?
Yes, I have actually, yeah, so which is good. So club approached me late last year, and I was very keen to come across, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
Here you are, and of course, as Andrew alluded to before, you've got about 70 players running around the track at different times, so your numbers are looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, look, it started off a little bit slow. I think that's the same thing happens everywhere. But, I mean, we did a head count the other night through the books, and we've had 72 players through the books now. So, it'd be nice to get all on one night, but you're never going to get that. But the numbers are good.
Absolutely. New players coming through the club, or juniors coming up through last year's under-18s. Who are we going to be looking out for the season 2011?
Insofar as new players to the club goes, look, we have picked up a number of midfielders, a couple to watch for from Whittlesea. Matty Robinson's under-19 player last year at Whittlesea. Andrew Botts, hard half-back flanker, who's fitted into the side really well. We've got a premiership player, best and fairest player from Diamond Creek, and Joel Burrell, who's come up as well. And we've still got our finger in the pie for a couple of others as well that we're sort of still in negotiation stages. So far as the 18s go, we had a practice match in the weekend against Panton Hill, and we promoted 3 or 4 of the young under-18s into the senior side who performed quite well on the weekend. So, yeah, it's looking good all round.
That's very, very good. And the expectations for this particular season, Ian?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously the first thing you want to achieve is make finals. No doubt you want to win round 1, and then from there, make finals, as they always say. New season starts again. So, that's what we're looking at the moment.
Yeah, I looked at the finals last year, and a bit disappointing come finals time. Been very, very good right through the season. I don't know if you followed Kinglake. Come finals time, whether they tired out a bit or not, but they certainly looked at a sort of a beaten side pretty early in the piece.
Yeah, I understand that the finals for them last year was a bit disappointing. They beat Yarra Glen, I think, on a number of occasions last year, and unfortunately on the day they just weren't quite there. So hopefully we can turn it around and go that one step further again this year.
Well, from your point of view, of course, you're coming bit of a clean slate. You don't know too much about the boys yet. You were saying before you're still learning some of the names for some of the players that have come in. So it's up to them now to impress, and you may play them in different positions to what they might be used to.
Yeah, look, that's exactly right. I find that an advantage in some ways, not to know, you come in afresh, as you said, and you get a bit of a feel for where players and how they look, whether they look forward or back, and you just try them in different positions and hopefully that it works out. But, and again, it's different for them. They got different, myself coming into the club as a new coach, they don't know how they're going to feel me out as well. So all in all, so far, we're working together really well, and things are looking quite good.
And the style of play you're trying to get Kinglake to play on their ground, is it more a stop-start or more running players? You obviously said you had some more midfielders coming into the team. That makes me tend to want to think you want to run the ball a bit more.
Yeah, I think most clubs now, we'd love to have a 6'5", 6'6" ruckman, but they seem to be very hard to find. And we're doing okay in the ruck work, but we do have a lot of midfielders going to be able to have a lot of run through the middle and a lot of rotation. So we'll be able to hopefully run our games quite well. Boys are quite fit. They've had a pretty tough pre-season, and I think you'll find that we'll be moving the ball pretty quickly and all parts of the ground.
So it's almost back to normal now. The stigma of Black Saturday now is a few years behind us, and you can see all the trees and that growing around here. So I suppose that emotion and the drive you could have got from that particular time has maybe waned now. We've got to get back to serious and just real footy. I know that Black Saturday was an absolute tragic day, no doubt about it. But to come to a club and haven't been involved in the Northern Footy League before, and Kinglake, who were really sort of struggling back in those days in the Northern Footy League. Just the community support that clearly you can see now has rallied to the footy club. And the club, as I said, not having known it much before, but there's just so much community support around the club, and everyone's just like a family, And it's been tragic, but the boys are moving on and forward. So. Well, absolutely. I might let you go out now. See a few of the boys starting the bloods out in the ground. Ian, good luck this year, and we'll see you in a few of the games. Thanks very much. Ian Carey, coach of Kinglake. Okay, we're back at Kinglake with the one of the coaches of the Kinglake Netball Club, Sally Knott, and her alternate coach, Lauren McMahon, bathing herself up there at Early Beach. Very nice.
Yeah, she's lucky. Getting out of the beautiful Kinglake weather.
I come up here and it's like winter. It's the middle of July, Sally, and you've got your girls running around upstairs warming up, and you're going to take them on a bit of a mountain run very shortly.
We are. We're just heading up the road up Frank Thompson Reserve. Been doing it a few times throughout the pre-season, so girls are getting quicker, knocking time off. So
it's all very, very good. And you were talking outside before about the numbers, hopefully trying to get 3 netball sides here together at Kinglake. So we need all the girls around Kinglake, and if they've got some mates to come along, because you've got about 2 and a bit sides at the moment, is that right?
Yeah, we just haven't got quite enough for 3 teams, and just to have a bit more options, we need a few more players from all ages, so 16 up. Yeah, be great. Up. We don't discriminate, all welcome.
That's right. And your expectations this year in the A and the B grade?
Well, we've only been playing for 4 years that it's been a netball club, so each year we've had improvement. We've won a couple more games each season. Last year our A grade ended up winning about 5 games, which from the first season where we won 1, we're improving. So hopefully we have a few more wins this year.
Well, you should, and it's always an upside there, so that's all very, very good. We hope you can get some more players, Sally, and get the netball going, because I think netball's been an integral part of all our sporting clubs around the Yarra Valley Mountain District area, and it gets a lot of the people back to the clubs.
Yeah, it gives a nice atmosphere in the club rooms, and everyone's up here on a Thursday night for dinner, and it's, nice seeing a full footy club at functions and things like that. Yeah.
Well, it is, I think when you get the really youngies, a few youngies running around here at the moment, they get involved right from the ground up, and eventually they want to play with mum or dad, depending on whether they play netball or football. I think it's very important for all people out there to try and get involved with the footy club and the netball club.
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of people up here who, they don't have kids playing, but they just come up, they're in the committee, they're finding something to do. People are friendly, and yeah, it's good.
So that's Sally. Sally, I might let you go and get those girls. They've stopped running. I can't hear them upstairs anymore. Hope you have a great season. Hope we get the 3 sides up, A, B and C here at Kinglake. Be fantastic. And of course, true, if you're going to be a member of the club, come along, join up, be a member of Kinglake and support them right through season 2011.